Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion, plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. You know what? This is a good time to take a look at our stats screen, because we did just unlock a bunch more stuff. Items, we got the dollar in the last episode, we got Eucharist in the last episode. Let's just focus on some of the minor ones here. Give me a second. We want to look at platinumgod.co. I don't know what your British top-level domains are. I mean, come on now. I'm on page 2. It is next to Harlequin Baby and Cain's Eye. Hold up. It's taking me a second. You know what? I typed something in. Harlequin. But then it doesn't show me what it's... I should just use the one I had earlier. They're not... Okay, one second. Items, Afterbirth Plus, Sheets. This cheat sheet is not doing what I needed to do. I gotta manually look for Harlequin Baby. I'm sorry, this is why you need Don Norman to test your website, Luke, because it's wonderful if you know what you're looking for, but if you gotta find something, that's where it becomes a you know, okay, you know what? It's fine. I didn't even want to look for it anyway. Home. Afterbirth. Items. I see many babies, but I don't see the baby I'm looking for. I don't see the baby like, oh. It's almost, you've created the website too well. I know that sounds confusing. Well, they're in for a penny, in for a pound here. Isaac Items Sheets. Collection page. Sorry, Rebirth.Gamepedia's got you in this one. Okay. Next is page 2. It's Epic Fetus. Stopwatch. And then we'll go down a little bit. Okay. Page 3. Really? There's options? Oh, that's just a question mark. You are a moron. Alright, next to Little Brim. Isaac's Heart. Alright. D100's over here. Next to Pandora's Box. Unicorn Stump, still. Next to Undefined, the Scissors. Under Lard, the Body. Under Lazarus Rag, Glass Cannon. It's just a nice refresher to remind me what I'm missing out on here. You got a few here. Under Battery Baby, that's Zodiac. Under whatever bean this is, that's Mega. Polydactyl is Tonsils. And then under Eye of Greed is Little Hush. And our final page, we're not missing anything. So you know what I didn't see there? Was a lot of deals with the angel. So we can actually commit to deals with the devil again, which is cool. And as Eden, oh dude, I love starting with Cracked Crown. Maybe like the actual best trinket in the game, certainly up there. So we need Sprinkler's cool too. And here's our seed, by the way. Sake, S-J-Y-E. Damage is good, rate of fire is incredible, speed is fine, range, you know, range isn't a problem until it is, so it's fine for now. If things change, we might feel a little differently, but, you know, sometimes, like Sheryl Crow said, I think a change do you good. And then she says, change, 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 change. Mom's eyeshadow for Charm Tears, irrelevant for the time being. What's up with all these champions, my dude? HP's really strong as well, in case you, in case you're just listening and not watching. So we're very well equipped to tackle the unique challenge and trials and tribulations of this run right now. But yeah, so Tonsil, Epic Fetus, we do still need Godhead, I think, even though I think I just missed the question mark that held it probably. Do we want to, I mean, do we have the time to listen to me whine, but do we have the desire to go to this curse room and cost ourselves what appears to be, with our DPS, probably a guaranteed deal with the devil? on the next floor? Well, let's keep doing rooms. Our luck is above 0. I'm looking for bombs because we have 2 tinted rocks, I think. This could give me the virus, which would be worth getting early. Instead of give me a pill, the pill is I found pills. It's like the most neutral possible contribution to this run. What makes a man turn neutral, Kip? Okay, well, on the bright side, we did come down here for what seems to not really be a great reason. However, give me 1 sec here. Go to the shop, purchase a bomb. We need to keep this bomb. You take the bomb, you will use the bomb to get 6 more cents. And then something we can't even do anything with. Are you kidding me? The golden chest. This is an outrage. I'm going to head down to the next floor because I want an arcade. If I have 8 cents, I don't want to buy a key, open one of 4 golden chests on this floor. Just give me my arcade on the next floor, and I'm happy. You know, give me a chance to get blood bag or something like that. But yeah, I don't really know where we're gonna look for new stuff. We got kind of a smattering of items that could show up anywhere. Oh, nowhere all at once. I am one of... You get the idea. So if we're gonna do that, we just need to... It's nice, actually. It takes a lot of pressure off us. We just need to build a strong run, and we can usually do that, you know, via the classic, the #1 combo of the Binding of Isaac. Being strong enough to get a deal with the devil on the 2nd floor, and then leveraging your existing strength to make you even stronger. Or really leveraging your existing HP to make you a little stronger. So I think we got every availability to do that. Capability. The most important thing is, and I haven't even thought about this for a couple of days here, but we thought we were careening towards kind of a slump, and instead we've managed to pull out of it. And, you know, we got back on track with the dailies. Had one daily that was confidence breaking and soul crushing, and then we pulled it back. We're performing well again. Doing well in runs, doing well on dailies, and we shoehorned angel deals into that last run, made it happen regardless, even though it was quite dicey almost all the way through. Dude, I can't believe I'm not really mad about the amount of consumables we've gotten. I'm just surprised that the distribution of them apparently appears to be almost exclusively coins. Okay. A damage and speed upgrade is super good. Hey. Well, we gotta think about it, don't we? Because this is actually really, really good. Causes us to lose the sprinkler. I think we still take it. I do. It opens up a lot of doors for us. Like, quite literally, it opens up the door to the boss trap room. With no other consumables, you know, we need to try to get whatever we can out of this floor, and... Hey, there we go. So we'll probably hit up the shop. And the shop has already paid dividends now. So I'm feeling great about that. I don't really care about moving box because it's a bad item. And we have bought it apparently because I probably thought it was Buddy in a box. It happens. We'll take our 2nd key. We'll probably take Battery Baby. We only need 1 more penny. I think that'll probably happen. We want Battery Baby because it's not going to give us unlimited HP, but it'll take us up. Be a much better position. And I'd love to be able to just get some bombs out of this. You know, we've almost got a well-balanced consumable profile here. Either way, it looks like this floor is gonna... Ooh, I mean, out of these, you go Sissy Longlegs, but admittedly, it's kind of close. Yeah, this floor is gonna set us up really nicely for the rest of the run, I think. Came into it feeling pretty good. We're leaving it feeling incredible. So that's enough for Battery Baby, and then also being able to get an arcade 2 floors from now if we don't overspend. What do you do with 1 remaining key? You know, there's one thing you know about me. I'm a completionist. As I never rush through things. When I play an RPG, I'm like, main quest, what's that? So I'm going to open that last golden chest. It's actually not because I'm a completionist, because that was satirical. However, it's because, you know, we got one unopened, like, Magic the Gathering booster pack right there, and there could have been anything inside of it. We ended up getting something good, and that validates pretty much my entire reasoning for doing so. So, lucky me. We will go by Battery Baby, and this is probably our secret room. This is definitely our secret room. Ace of Hearts. No thank you. Alright, we slowed down pretty immensely on that floor, but it ended up being very much worth it. Like, almost all of our relevant stats improved there. We picked up a better spacebar item, as much as I don't want to insult the sprinkler, which I think is a really fun item, and if I get brimstone homing tears, I'm going to be kicking myself a little bit. But, yeah, we can be content with this. It's nice, you know, it's very reaffirming to recognize that we're on our way to getting this second save file done. We still got it. I mean, the thing is, you can never know how many items you need to get. Well, that's literally false. I literally just told you something that is demonstrably incorrect. You can always know how many items you're missing. You just go look at how many items you have versus, you know, how many items are actually in the game. The thing is, you never know how long it's going to take to get there. Not only do we need all the remaining items, we also need a couple of achievements. So, I'm pretty sure we need either or of the Super Meat Boy and Bandage Girl achievements. I'm not sure, maybe both, but we also need the Marathon achievement, or Dedication, whichever one it is, for playing 30 dailies. We gotta be getting relatively close to that. I've been trying to do, like, you know, a few dailies a week for the past month or so, so we gotta be closing in. Not quite there. And this, how long did this take, you know? Maybe like 6 months, something like that? It's a very worthwhile endeavor, and again, an indication that sometimes it just takes a little bit of small, incremental daily progress is all you need to slowly get you to your goal, you know? Everybody's like, I wanna race. I don't get it, okay? And I'm not disparaging colleagues at all. Particularly, Austin and Sinvicta to some extent are like this. Every game they play, they want to race, you know? Hey, why don't we race Isaac? Hey, why don't we race Slay the Spire? There's many reasons why I wouldn't race Slay the Spire. One of which is that I have about a, you know, 15% win rate right now, but why does it, not every game's a fit for racing necessarily. I'm not saying you shouldn't be able to do it, like you should be kicked out of the community, but everybody's focused on going fast. Nobody's focused on having the journey, you know? It's all the destination of these people. Hey, I made it as quickly as possible. Where's the Zane? I don't want to be shoehorned. By the way, I like watching Isaac races. I think Isaac is a good game for racing. But I prefer, and I did one race with Nick on Boiler that one time. Not Boiler, Balls of Steel. I remember that. I had a good time. Did I have a good time because I won? Maybe that helped out a little bit, but I tend to play a little quickly in this game, and moreover, I like the subversion of Isaac's strategy. Where you go, I don't like this item, I don't like this item, I don't like this item, I love this item, let's go. You know, you choose when to make a decision about where to start your run. I think that's a really cool strategy. But sometimes, I like starting a run, and it's like, cursed eye, huh? Let's do it. I think that's a lot of fun as well. I don't think racing is like the height of skill in this game, necessarily. I also worry, well, I don't worry, again, like it's a meme that I bring up my age, but I'm nearly 30 years old. I'm not worried about how other people play video games. I'm 30 years old and I'm not one of those 30-year-olds that's on Twitter. You're doing it wrong. Anyway. I worry sometimes that it leaves members of the Isaac community unable to tackle adversity, you know? I've seen, because it's infuriating to me on a very trivial level. Sometimes I'll watch like Isaac and Justin race. They'll walk into a room and it's like, odd mushroom, it's a trash item. I'm like, it's not a, you don't, my friend, you do not know trash items. You walk a mile in the shoes of the average Isaac player first. Go get a Curse of the Blind Isaac's heart, you baby, before you start telling me odd mushroom's a bad item. Well, it's not good for racing. Why don't you just go faster? It's worked for me. Did we check this room? No, we just got goat head, that's right. We'll take them both. We're gonna go for broke here. Might be able to become Guppy later. See, I don't want to be the second best racer in Isaac, which I think, and that's very optimistic. I would probably be like, you know, the 500th best racer in Isaac. I would rather just be the guy who sees an item and most of the time, not on dailies, but most of the time goes, you know what? That's my challenge today. I think that's where I belong with respect to that. No thank you, sir. But there's, you know, it takes, this is dismissive to say. I was gonna say it takes all kinds. Is that normally something otherwise polite people say when they encounter a weirdo? Well, it takes all kinds to make the world work. Didn't mean it like that. I don't know, I love competition. And I mean that sincerely. Despite the fact that I'm pretty bad at video games, I'm a competitive person. Or at least I was when I was younger. I maintain a little, you know, there's strains of that somewhere in my DNA. I've mellowed out a lot, but, you know, I'm relatively competitive. But I don't necessarily, I don't know, I like the concept of a streak more than I like, the concept of a race. In Isaac, at least. Now, a streak is a little bit harder to watch because a good streak might end up being, you know, like a few hundred hours long. But, I don't know, it's just, I also value consistency is the thing, you know? A streak to me is a better indication. See, this is not the right item. We need Unicorn Stump, but it's not necessarily bad, obviously. God. I just wanted to play the blood bank a little bit. Because consistently winning races in Isaac says to me, this guy or gal knows what items are good for racing, and then knows how to value what's important. And they must be a really good Isaac player because, you know, you gotta get deals with the devil. Sure. You gotta get deals with the devil without necessarily always being able to scour the entire floor for spirit hearts, and, you know, you gotta have good map awareness and stuff like that to guess where boss rooms are gonna be, given a, you know, a certain set of parameters that are, you know, you've got incomplete information when the floor starts and stuff like that. Like, I respect that. But if I see someone with like a 400 streak, I go, oh, this person can win with anything. That's my idea of a measure of skill, and I think there's different spectrums. Like, I'm basically arguing right now, like, oh, people who jump higher are way better than people who jump longer. I mean, look at the muscle fibers in your legs that you have to build for blah, 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 you know. Marathon runners are so much more talented than sprinters. I mean, no, that's not what I'm trying to get. I'm just saying, for me personally, a race is way more watchable, but a streak, I wouldn't even say it's more impressive. It's just, I think it's a better indication of pure Isaac skill. But they're both, you know, they got their place. So I am, and this is just a classic Northernlionism, I'm making a mistake, and the mistake is 100% related to Sack Dagger. But it's only a mistake if it doesn't end up working out for me. And the mistake, oh, okay, well, we're probably gonna take that. That also takes us one away from Guppy. What I'm doing is using Sack Dagger way too much. But it's because, and it's not really a great thing to offer in my own defense, I suppose, but our damage has been the same for a couple of floors, and it's pretty good, but it's no longer great. And for the first couple of floors, it really was great. So I'm kind of like, I'm searching out ulterior ideas here for damage dealing prowess, and you know, the beauty of Sack Dagger is that when it works, it works. When it doesn't work, you end up taking a little damage, and we've been kind of insulated to that because of the fact that we've had Satanic Bible, but I'm gonna try it out regardless. Continue moving on here. Well, we're gonna be about on pace for Boss Rush, but it's honestly the main value of Boss Rush for me right now is that we could find an item that we haven't had before on there. There's a couple that are surprising, like Unicorn Stump. You know, they say history doesn't necessarily repeat itself, but it rhymes. Unicorn Stump was our first item on our first ever save file of Rebirth. And now for it to not even have been picked up until we're in, like, the very end. Well, you know, there's a long way to go, but until we're near the very end of our second save file is kind of funny. This is like, any other red chest items would have been completely acceptable. But you had to go and give me the trash ones. Worst enemies on Earth. The human brain is incapable of dodging those enemies. Let me rephrase. My human brain is incapable of dodging those enemies. I don't know what you do about that. Alright. This is where we get 9 lives. The explosions are happening because of Delirium. PJ's is like a pretty perfect item right now. Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't want to leave yet because we're still missing, well, we're missing a lot, aren't we? I think you try this on for size. I'm gonna play till 50 cents. Sure. 1 key allows us to get into our shop. No greed, please. No greed. Trinket Smelter is extremely good right away. Bombs are key. Gulp. Okay. Turns out we probably didn't need to pay a premium for Trinket Smelter, when we could just get a gulp pill for 3 cents, but so be it. It'll cost us a little HP, but I'm gonna go for it. I'm okay with this. 2 Spirit Arts for a key. It's cost prohibitive, but you gotta peep the item room. Like, it's just, it's a mandatory thing. Yeah, you get Lazarus Rags. It's like really... The thing about Lazarus Rags is that when you pick it up, especially late on a run, it's really almost completely meaningless most of the time. So I'm really excited that we spent all this time and, you know, the nebulous concept of effort as well to get this done. So that's exciting. That's good news. All right. Not that I'm bitter or anything. So Boss Rush, which is where you fight every variant of Chris Bosch that has ever existed, you know? NBA G League Chris Bosch, Ascendancy to Superstardom Toronto Raptors Chris Bosch, Glory Hunting NBA Championship winner with the Miami Heat Chris Bosch, and where's Chris Bosch now? Is he still playing? See, I don't follow basketball, so I'm in danger of, you know, maybe Chris Boss. Brain, please. It's Chris Bosch and Boss Rush. No, I don't. I mean, I think we've had it, but we might as well just to make sure, because you never know. We'll pick that up. But he might be like a, you know, the patron saint of the National Basketball Association right now. I mean, I know he's no Steph Curry, but I mean, he's not doing Brita water filter commercials. No keys. No keys. Dude, I don't know. This, Guppy's tail is burning me pretty badly right now. Wonderful. And our shop is just greed, followed by the coupons. We could get some deal with the devil items for free via the coupon, but I don't know. You really want to be getting rid of one of your best ways to deal damage right now? I would suggest probably not. We've been to the special rooms here except for the arcade, but we're not going to have high hopes for the arcade regardless. What we did get is Cambion Conception to pay out, and it gave us the Leech. When you're rolling exclusively on Spirit Hearts, it's one of the worst payouts you could get. But I'm not, like, insanely displeased. I'm just gonna try this, but, you know, it's a little risky. Acid Baby's fine. And I think we've had all of these items, so we'll just move along. None of them are good enough to justify possibly dying back there, in my opinion. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, to tie up the whole discussion about Isaac races, however you find yourself playing Isaac in the modern era, go to town, dude. I'm not gonna turn up my nose at anybody who's like, yeah, I'm still playing this game that came out 5 years ago, but I play it in this variant. Are you crazy? It's feeding the hand that bites, man. Okay. In a way, tears down. It's kind of tempting. We don't have PhD, but it's still kind of tempting because with Acid Baby, pills also poison, but our flies are gonna do so much better at dealing damage to enemies than any kind of poison that could come with an attribute increase, could come with an attribute decrease. We shouldn't lose this run, and I don't think we will lose the run. Just get rid of Ace of Hearts. Use your pills on rooms. You're holding the card that doesn't value you. You gotta get your groove back, Stella. Yeah, and even if this does something to us on the next room, we'll be happy to have at least identified it with some kind of positive benefit. Hey, ideal. I can't believe we've had such a dearth of keys. I mean, we've been opening a lot of golden chests, I'll give you that, but, you know, we got 2.4 luck. I feel like our keys should be a little bit more, numerous than they are right now, and there's no Guppy situation. We can take the ability to fly. I just want to play this guy, like, we get the advantage of Cambion Conception out of it. The other thing is we get to play him on the cheap. And we have Lazarus Rags if things go terribly wrong, you know? So just like, hey, what'd you give me? A Tears Up is the big thing there, so I'll take that. And I will also take the ability to fly. What on earth did you hear? Did he... Question marks? Is that what he said? Thought someone had called me on Discord. 2 of diamonds. Might as well. It's another run, and to be honest with you, I relish runs like this, but it's a run where it just doesn't make sense for us to really fight Hush either. It's a fast run that's in a permanent state of a little bit of tension. Little danger associated with this run. Dude, these Spirit Hearts are incredible. Thank you. Yeah, that's really good. So I'm going to pay back your generosity by going through the curse room. We got our key back. That's the big thing there. Because we're still 1 item away from becoming Guppy, which is, as you, I'm sure, are well aware, like an instant win. I should have power pilled and then taken Gulp out. That's, you know, that's a play you make when you're racing. Not when you're streaking. And as a result, I've betrayed my, my first principles in this game. I don't even know what I'm talking about, okay? Just play Isaac. If you enjoy playing Isaac, keep playing Isaac. That's the thing. If, races... I said races, not racist. That's where I draw the line. If the only way you can enjoy having fun playing Isaac is to simultaneously be racist while playing it, you gotta stop that, alright? That's just, I mean, how would that even make sense? You're just gonna drop pejoratives as you play? I think that a problem lies within there, my friend. You might want to turn to introspection. It just seems like two things that don't have to be paired in any way, shape, or form. Now, if you could be killed, thank you. And then, against my better judgment, we're going to do a little sack dagger action. You get hit once, I consider that an equitable exchange. And that's not Guppy. And that ain't Falco. So this is extremely dangerous, but I'm doing it anyway. Excuse me. I'm doing it anyway, and I'm doing it anyway because I like Gimpy. I think Gimpy is a great item. I have faith we'll pick up a Spirit Heart. I don't really want to respawn as Lazarus. All we need to do, though, is get, like... If we get 2 Spirit Hearts, I'm a happy camper. Can't believe we still got 5.98 damage. Like, it's rare for this to happen to me on a run, where I start and I'm like, oh, you know, I really shouldn't be using Sack Dagger. Then I get to the end of the run and I go, no, you know what? I was right. Sack Dagger was definitely the right call. I don't know what, I think I stepped on an enemy I didn't even see. Doesn't happen very often. So I'm gonna relish the opportunity when it does. It's yet another gulp pill. Probably not gonna take that one. So it's all fun and games, but please do keep in mind, actually is a very dangerous position right now. If we don't get a Spirit Heart after getting hit, we're 1 hit away from death. So it's not really that I want to play this fast and loose. I overcommitted a little bit. I'll be the first to admit that. I overcommitted with respect to devil deals on this run. Full health. It's actually not as bad as it looks, the full health pill, that is. Wow, this is a nasty room. Because it opens up, the ability to actually benefit from HP upgrades in the future. HP Upgrade, my little-known, colleague of HP Lovecraft. Most people don't know that they were really good friends. They shared the same first initials, which is really like a mark of friendship, I find. I'm not gonna open. It's just not worth opening. This room is terrible. I just hate everything about it. If I had to guess, I'd say the boss room is probably straight up. Help. Well, the Gimpy pickup has been pretty much a garbage idea. Hasn't paid out at all yet. We probably do not want this. That was extremely stupid. Okay. Just play it cool. 1.5 HP. Hey, man. It's like Slay the Spire. Only the half HP is what matters, right? Excuse me. That's gonna hit. Now the half HP is only what matters because I've been hit. Bombs are key. That's actually a really good time for that to happen. Maybe we should take the HP upgrade. Maybe we should kill ourselves, come back as Lazarus, and take the HP upgrade. I don't know. We're in tighter than I'd like to admit here. Good. Good. Oh my god. That offends me because I should have picked it up earlier. Well, we got a Spirit Heart out of Metal Plate. Bad trip. I'm drowsy. Bombs are key. Speed down. Well, I mean, we might as well take I'm drowsy. Wait, no, we used it. That's right. We might as well take bombs are key. And hey, you know, this is the perfect run for this sort of discourse that we've been having. Because I did claim, you know, it's triumphing over adversity that makes you a good Isaac player. Not merely beating a run quickly. Yep, I saw that coming a mile away. HP, please. HP, please. HP, please. Not specifically what I'm looking for. Tears up. Well, I have to accept 100% I did this to myself. There was no escape from that side. That was stupid and reckless. Either way, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Less shamefully.